Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Pass to Okongwu. Shoots. Towns with a rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Here's Brunson. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Bridges misses. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Young. Over to the wing. Here's Risacher. Pass to Okongwu. 5 to shoot. Offensive board. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Towns. Back to Anunoby. Brunson surveys. Out to Bridges. Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Here's Risacher. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Yeah, great look for Risacher. Close in, gets it done.
And out on the wing, Zach Risacher has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
4 on the clock. The kick out to Brunson. For 3. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Pass to Risacher. Inside. Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Robinson with it. Throw it down on the lob.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
It's Johnson with a drive. Down low. Okongwu, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Towns. Can't get it to drop. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. Atlanta with the ball. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And Risacher gets it to go.
Yeah, that's what Risacher is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 6.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And here's Okongwu for 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Nice pass by Reese Shea. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Pass to McBride. Okongwu with it. And McBride picks him up defensively. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Okongwu. Give him 8 points now. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Oh, bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Here's Towns. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside. Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game now. He's perfect from the line this time. Knicks trail by 6. And here's Brunson. Okongwu with the rebound. Left side, Johnson. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Anunoby for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And the second free throw is good. Atlanta making some changes here. And he makes all 3. It could go. Onyeka Okongwu, he's been the guy making things happen for Atlanta. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. Man, some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Atlanta leading by 3. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Young can't hit. Pass to McBride. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
Now here's Okongwu. Here's Reese Shea, defended by Payne. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here. Pass to Reese Shea. Six to shoot. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Drops in the layup for 2. Okongwu's got 12 points.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
It's Hart on the wing. Back to McBride. Pass to Hart. Now McBride. No points so far. Shoots over Young. McBride can't get it to go.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. To the inside. Pass to McBride. Kicks it out, Towns. Back to McBride. And now the Hawks on the break. Johnson for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. And here's McBride. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Now it's Hart. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
Here's Risacher. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Inside goes Brunson. For three, Bridges gets the three ball to go. Bridges has got 8 points.
And Bridges so accurate from downtown, especially out of the corners.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
The three from Risacher. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
Yeah, a really good score off the bounce. Risacher hits the brakes and lets it fly.
Screen by Robinson. Brunson. Rejected by Okongwu. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. Brunson with it. It's Brunson! Work it inside!
Oh, great move there from Jalen Brunson, flashing.
Outside Johnson. And Atlanta hits again from deep. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Anunoby. Fires the three. And Young pulls it down.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. That's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Risacher. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
The shot by Johnson, no good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. Hits a three-pointer. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Daniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 2.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Knicks out in front, leading by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. For 3, Bridges. Knocks down the long J. Bridges has got 11.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
New York leading by 4. To the middle. Now here's Towns. Pass to Robinson. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul of the game. Bridges with it, and it's Mann picking him up. Outside Anunoby. And the 3 off target. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Out of bounds, it'll be New York's ball. Here's Bridges. 11 points in the game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent, and lately he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, BA, fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots. It's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
Here's Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Caris LeVert.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
Bridges hits them both. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, BA, isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Bridges outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And Bridges playing with extreme confidence is on fire right now.
To the paint. Pass to Krejci. Niang outside. Launches it. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Floats one, and it's Brunson missing. Hawks trail by 8. Here's Mann. Pure from 3-point range. Mann's got 5.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Outside Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Out to the right wing. Inside. Anunoby on the wing. 3 on the clock. Kicks it out Towns. The 3. And the 3-pointer goes. He has 7.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Niang drives in. Pass to Nance. And the basket is good. Knicks leading by 6. Now here's Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
And here's LeVert for 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Anunoby. Puts up a three. And again, New York with the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Left side, Brunson. Brunson inside with the finish.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
To the left wing. Back to LeVert. Nance outside. LeVert outside. Pass to Krejci. Fires from deep. The shot no good. And so it's New York, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Krejci. Takes the three. Knocks down the triple. Krejci's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Now McBride. It's stolen. On up the court. Here's Daniels. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Okongwu. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Precious Achiuwa picks one up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Down low. Here's Hart. And the layup is good off the glass. Hart's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, the paint is where Hart does a lot of damage. He'll finish in there at close range.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Free throw good, Okongwu. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Pass to Payne. Shot clock at 6. And here's Hart. The 3-ball. Drains the triple. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
It's Daniels with a drive. Okongwu with it. Back to Young. Let's go with a 3. Look at Young, making it look easy.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Hart. This one for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks trailing. On the wing, Daniels. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. New York making a switch here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Out on his own on the break. Here's Young. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And New York has possession. Bridges with it, and it's Young picking him up. Towns taking his time here. Bridges outside. Back to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. It's tipped.
Yeah, that was great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters.
Stolen by Bridges. Stripped away. Pass to Daniels. Atlanta again missing. And here's New York now. Now Achua. Guarded by Okongwu. Bridges outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
Out to Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. Oh, the trifecta!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Daniels. Here's Rizachet. Now here's Johnson. Brunson defending. Takes one from 10 feet. Here's Rizachet. And some solid defense from Towns. And so they choose to intentionally foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Here's Brunson. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 3-point game. Here's Atlanta with the ball.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
The 3 from Rizachet. Off target from downtown. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game is coming through.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. 7 seconds left to the 4th. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Let's hear it once again for your ATL dancers.
Here's Daniels. It's good from beyond the arc.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
It's going to be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then immediately foul.
And Atlanta with possession here. The three from Reza Shea. Off target with the shot. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here.